Hello folks, welcome to the Wednesday forecast, and the market has not really moved anything. Unfortunately, it is the same thing as yesterday and the last week. We are just ranging. But one good sign that I can definitely deduce from this price action is that usually after we get this sort of consolidation, this parallel flat range, we do usually start to get some really nice trends. So from my backtesting, I can definitely deduce that there is a high probability we will either start trending up or that we will start heavily trending to the downside. Why is that? Well, because the buyers and sellers are accumulating orders at this level. They're accumulating buys or sells, and the market makers are very likely to push the price to the upside or to the downside. So we need to be prepared, we need to forecast. That's why I'm making these videos after all. And what I can forecast is that if we get a large push up, I will look for a flag. If we get a large push down, I will look for a flag. If we start to get a clean ascending structure, I will look for a reversal, because now we clearly have these liquidity areas above and below the range, as we can see. So if we ascend into the upper liquidity area, we can easily reverse, or if we descend into the lower liquidity area, something like this, we can easily reverse to the upside and then get a nice flag. That is it for the euro and the US dollar. I don't really have anything else smart to say except to be patient and wait for the price to break out of this range. Look for that large impulse. So let's move on, because there is really nothing more to say. The euro and the Japanese yen has not moved at all, so it's like in the same level as it was yesterday, still stuck between the low and the high. So the high is this candle right here, the low is this first counter trend candle. Let me put in a lesson right here. So this is a move, this is a move up, and as you can see, all of these candles broke the prior candle's high, but this one did not break the prior candle's high. That is why this is the first counter trend candle, and that is why I placed my low right here. So that is just a little bit of a lesson how I move these lines and where is the most recent high and the most recent low. As we can see, still stuck here, still stuck in a range. So still we have these liquidity areas, nothing has changed. And I'm still searching for the same thing. You guessed it, I'm searching for a large impulse up and then a nice flag, or a large impulse down and then also a nice flag. Or I would like to see a nice clean ascending into the upper liquidity area and then a reversal, or a nice descending structure into the lower liquidity area, reversal to the upside. That's about it for EJ. Let's switch over to the Aussie pairs, and I see nothing. I see no movement, I see stalling, I see huge wicks to the upside and to the downside. So a very bad sign for us trend traders, of course. Well, it doesn't have to be a bad sign, but it's not a good sign, because a good sign would be that we are trending. But yeah, these are some normal market conditions after we had a really nice move like we had right here. The price tends to stall for a bit. As I said, maybe the buyers or the sellers are accumulating at this level. So it is high probability we will get a large push up or a large push down. And when will that happen? We don't know. We can just wait and look at the market. But at the end, it always breaks out and it always starts to trend sooner or later. So we just have to be patient and wait for an opportunity. So I'm waiting for a large push up, a flag, a large push down, a flag, or a nice ascending structure, and then a nice reversal down, or a descending structure, something like this, and then a reversal to the upside. We are kind of stuck in this range right here, but it's not clearly defined. It is more of a descending into an ascending. as far as I can see. So we have this descending into this ascending structure, and this can just range for a long time. So what we need to be prepared for is that maybe the price will start to descend and then again to ascend. We will see. Currently waiting for a large push up or a large push down. And now let's switch over to the Aussie and the Japanese yen. This one looks even worse. So we had this flat range right here, and now we are stuck in another flat range right here, as we can see. So the price has not really showed us anything. It has stalled for a bit at this level. We had a nice move, but then we stalled, and currently waiting for a large push up or a large push down. So what I can forecast is, so yeah, I want to see a large impulse up, a nice flag, or a large impulse down and then a nice flag. Or I want to see a nice ascending structure, reversal to the downside, look for a trade. Or a nice clean descending structure, look for a reversal to the upside, look for a trade. And yeah, this one looks very similar to all of the other pairs. Range bound, not moving and not showing me anything. So sitting on my hands, having patience. And that's about it for the forecast, guys. Nothing really to say. I can maybe make a lesson out of this. So as you can see, why is this bad price action? Well, because we had this sort of V reversals, as you can see here. We had this sort of where the price just broke the low retraced, had this range, then we had this huge wick. When you see wicks, especially on the Japanese pairs, when you see loads of wicks, it usually signals range bound price action and that the price doesn't know if whether to move up or down. So this is typical bad range bound price action, as we can see right here. And what would be good price action? Well, a good clean price action would be something like this, where we get a move, small pause, then continue, small pause, continue. As you can see, these moves are really defined. There is almost no wicks in them. So very easy to spot good price action from bad price action when looking at the wicks and when looking at these moves. As you can see, consecutive black candles, and consecutive black candles with a clean close, almost no wick. So that is what I call good price action, and that is when I'm looking for trades. This is bad price action, and this is when I'm sitting on my hands because I don't want to get stuck in a range with my trades. That's about it for the forecast. I'll see you guys tomorrow and have a great day.